text, and you could be next. Imagine if you were going 70 miles per hour on the highway, received and checked your text, and rear-ended a vehicle. Y'all all EMS, you know what happens to the body when you're going 70, car stops. How fast is the body going?
70 miles per hour.
Very good.
Okay.
Smart guy. The body continues to travel at 70 miles per hour even when the vehicle comes to a stop upon contact. Studies have shown that texting while driving is more dangerous than an intoxicated person being behind the wheel. Hello, my name is Scott Winberry. I have 10 years prior law enforcement experience. I've charged and convicted thousands for driving violations. I've also been to many fatality accidents and seen firsthand the outcomes of people who were texting while driving. Today we will talk about the laws and penalties regarding text messaging and the dangers of these distractions. I will also give you some helpful tips on how to stop yourself from texting and driving. Texting while driving has become a common practice for many people and is extremely dangerous. The FCC reported that a Pew survey showed 40% of teens say that they had been in a car while the driver used a cell phone in a way that put people in danger. Texting while driving is the equivalent to driving under the influence. When a person is intoxicated, their reaction time is slow. The same rings true for texting because your attention is not on the road. A study by Car and Driver revealed that texting while driving is way worse than driving under the influence. Texting while driving takes the driver's eyes off the road for 4 to 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, a car travels the length of a football field in 5 seconds. So imagine you're going in a car at 55, take your eyes off the road looking at a text message. That car in front of you, you smash into it, your body's going at that speed, it's very dangerous. The average time is much greater when a person types a message into their phone. So imagine another driver with their eyes closed at 70 miles per hour for 5 to 10 seconds. Would you want that person's car coming towards you head on? Would anybody? Good answer. Okay. Because of the new dangers in technology, many states, including North Carolina, have established laws preventing the use of text messaging while driving. On December 1st, 2010, North Carolina passed a law banning a person from text messaging while driving behind the wheel. North Carolina General Statute states that it is unlawful for a person to use additional technology, which is text messaging, as defined by GS 2137, associated with any mobile phone while operating a vehicle on a public street or highway or PVA. So you can't even text while you're in a parking lot. And your car is moving. Now you could get some cops that you sit behind the wheel with your car turned on the ignition and you're texting, they can still bust you for it. So think about that. It just depends on what kind of police officer you're dealing with. This is also statewide. The fine for the violation is $100 plus court cost, and court cost is about $125. So it's about $250 if you get caught with that. They have no points go on your driver's license, but as we all know, insurances check your record constantly. They see that, it's going to bump your insurance rate up. To keep your loved ones safe and avoid prosecution for violating the law, there are several good ways to help prevent yourself or a family member from texting while driving. Educate your loved ones on the dangers and practice it in your everyday life. Sit your family members down and talk to them about the dangers. Express to them how dangerous it is while texting while driving. Express to them how dangerous it is. There are now apps on your phone that can show if text messages are being sent while you're driving. Android has now created an app that will activate and record any messages sent or received on your phone while your car is in motion. Parents can now look at that and see if you really are texting while driving. If you are, they can shut down your phone. People need to be aware of the dangers of texting while driving because it affects everybody. Aaron DeVoe, who was 18 years old, was convicted of vehicular homicide by texting. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison and a loss of his license for 15 years. The Associated Press reported that. Imagine that you were a family member of the person that died. 2 years for killing somebody while texting while driving. Do you think that's fair? 15 years without your driver's license. You think that's a good law? Good punishment?
Not enough room.
I don't think so. With these new laws in place and education, we can help curb the use of text messaging by drivers. When you go to text the next time you're driving, think about if the text is really worth it, because it could be your last. Are there any questions? Go ahead.
Is there really an app that can track it?
Yes, there
What
it
is that
is.
app?
It's only on Android. It's not on
Oh, I'm
iPhone.
safe. I got iPhone.
You find what? Do your parents check your text messages?
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, there you go. Are there any other questions? Okay. Thank you very much for listening. I just hit the middle of the screen.